Hello, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started with a love reading for you. I'm pulling a different deck right now, so we're going to see how this turns itself around. It says, I don't know which one I want to read first. They both came out at the same time, and I feel like they're a message that they need to be read together. So I'm going to start here. It says, too concerned with finding love, let love find you. It says, careful not to try to turn every first date into an opportunity, expecting every coffee meeting to turn into a marriage proposal and ignore the red flags. Okay? I think it's so funny because, a woman will meet a man and they're like, oh my God, is this going to be for my forever? What would it sound like with their last name as mine? Like, do you think this person really, is the one? And it says incompatibilities are too much. Is it worth the fight? Okay, so that makes a lot of sense as to why those two came out together. Because this one talks about the red flags and you trying so hard to come into a union with just any Tom, Dick, or Harry that comes around, and that you tend to kind of overlook the obvious. It says, this would be a great time to review your relationship. The incompatibilities cannot be ignored because it doesn't get better. Is it really worth fighting for? Listen, if you just met somebody or this is the person that you're with right now, and maybe you guys have been going for a few months and maybe it had been a while before you had dated, in the past. Maybe you took some time off or, there's just been a dry spell for a lot of you. Don't overlook, it's the things that, excuse me, it's those red flags that you tend to overlook that end up breaking you up in the future. So it's really important that we address those issues from the very start. And if this person continues to egg you on and this person continues to do things that just irritate you and you have talked to them about it, then it's time for you to start thinking about doing something else. And then here's the fucked up part, because what happens is you get love bombed every time you want to talk, or maybe for a lot of you, maybe argue about this situation. They know what to do to get you to not be mad anymore, to diffuse you. Okay, so what does this mean? Unveil your true intentions. Yeah. I think for a lot of you, this is about taking off the mask. Reveal your intentions to steer clear from confusion and risk both getting blindsided. Wandering in the dark is not fun, so be upfront and honest with them. Be upfront and honest with them from the very start. And that's maybe one of the red flags is, you can't force this person to be what you want them to be. Okay, if you're a person who is looking for commitment and this individual is telling you, I'm not available to be committed, then you need to honor and respect where this person is coming from and surrender that. That's a red flag. And you, just because they're cute or they're sweet or they make the amount of money that you want, the next person to make. Listen, it's like that, if you listen to my reading the other day, I talked about, the pond, the minnow pond. Throw them back in the pond. Because there's plenty of more fish in the sea. And at one point, you're going to keep throwing it back. And you're going to end up getting the big fish. Bottom of the deck says, accept feedback without getting defensive. Many don't like being told what they've done wrong. But before getting defensive, give the suggestions some thought and look at the bigger picture. Okay? For some of you, you move very quickly, but it is something that, I see this goose, right? Or a swan, whatever this is. I don't know. I think it's a goose. I can't really tell. I don't know the difference. I'm going to go with goose. But, birds are messengers. And they squawk, For some of you, it's like you need to stop talking and listen. I feel like, the mask is off. I feel like this person, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who has anger issues. Look at him. He looks pissed. And maybe that's something that you guys have like hid behind closed doors. And that's been a red flag all along. You can't turn your back on that anymore. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing incompatibilities here. Okay, so let's keep going, Spirit. So what is this? What is this all about? Okay. So we got on guard. It says guards will be up in this relationship. It's okay to be cautious and take it slow, but make an effort to trust a little more. I think that, this one talks about, so on guard and red flags. I mean, if that doesn't say it all right there, I think a lot of you are on guard because of the red flags. One-way love, yep, unrequited love can be painful. Protect yourself and try to move past the pain in a positive way. So that's what the incompatibilities was all about. It was a one-way love. Look at how they're both going in opposite directions. She's like, she seems way calmer, like she knows where she's going. And she's going on the journey regardless. I feel that, for a lot of you, maybe this is a cycle you guys have always been in, and that can be really hard to hear. That's what this overall energy is talking about, is like, maybe if people have told you, and instead of listening to them, you're like, you don't want to hear it. The next card out that is underneath here is unveil your true intentions, and clarifying that as power couple. You need to unveil your true intentions. That's what you're headed towards, okay? You're not settling for anything less than the power between two people who are working together for the same common goal, and not two people who are working at cross purposes from one another. He's got his agenda, she's got her agenda. They're not going in the same direction. It's a one-way love. So this is where she's like walking away from these one-way, one person is satisfied, the other person is not, and, she has to be true to herself and not hide behind this mask of, oh, I really like this person. They're cute. I guess I just settle for this, even though, something, tells me that I kind of want more. And, this person, it might be a really long time before, we can get through this. And is it really worth it, And, yeah, maybe my friends and maybe my family and, everybody's been trying to tell me this, but, I haven't been listening. But at the end of the day, this is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting, two people who see eye to eye, two people who are working together for the same common goal. Not working, you do this and it's that tit for tat. Well, this is my money and I paid for this and you need to pay me half back for this. This is like where the two of them, he's lifting her up, and while she's raising the vibration of humanity, and he is supporting her in all of those endeavors, and she is giving back because the abundance becomes will come to the two of them because they are both here to help raise the vibration of humanity, of their society, of their community even. Bottom of the deck, office affair, yeah. So bottom of the deck, you'll meet someone at the office or connected to work. Tread carefully. So, I think someone here could have, here, I better cover that up. Someone here could have had like an office affair as well. You know, this could have been something in the past, or maybe even for some of you, you met this person while they were working or you were working. Doesn't necessarily have to mean that you guys knew each other, but, you know, be careful of those things because, and maybe for some of you, you have a feeling that maybe they've been having some type of an office affair, and when you ask them about it, you know, they get all defensive. I feel like maybe for some of you, maybe their work, okay, the people that you've been with in the past, their work always got in the way, right? All right, so let's see what this has to say. All right, what do I want to use? Actually, I want to use these ones. Okay, so what other messages do you have for us, Spirit, on this? Yeah, social media. You know, there could have also been like social media affairs, you know, doing things behind the scenes, you know, and it could have been, you know, talking to other people on social media. Yeah, that created a lot of anxiety for you. Okay, I think social media in general is all bullshit. And if I didn't have a business, I wouldn't be on it. I'll be honest with you. I'd be out in the woods somewhere. Yeah, secret crush. You know, maybe they're crushing on other people. Yeah, bottom of the deck, we've got magnetic attraction, alluring, lust, irresistible, and flirting. And we've got anxiety and social media and secret crushes. And it's like, ew, you know, ew. See, I don't like social media for that. You know, I'll be honest with you. I really don't. I was married like 20 years ago, back before social media was a thing. And now, you know, it was designed to create havoc and, you know, keep power couples from coming together. For some of you, I feel like you could also find this person that you are going to be meeting online. Okay? For some of you, you're going to meet them online. For some of you, you met a past person online. Okay? And there was a magnetic attraction. You guys could have been working together and some, you know, there was a spark. Someone here told you though, like, or one of you guys, like, hey, don't get involved with people that you work with. Like, don't shit where you eat. Probably best, I'll be honest with you. I feel like for a lot of you, you guys went through like a lot of depression and panic attacks and a lot of stress and a lot of restless energy. Okay, there was a lot of restless energy, and I'm definitely kind of feeling that right now. I feel like if you guys are in a one-way relationship or have felt in any manner that it has only been a one-way, I feel like you guys are really like kind of taking stock of the relationship, taking stock of like where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. Because I feel like for a lot of you, it's funny because it's like when you're honest with yourself, I feel like there's a power couple dynamic here, and someone here has a secret crush on somebody. And I think that they're holding back on revealing their true intentions for you because this person wants to see if, I think they're stalking your social media to see if possibly you're in a relationship with someone else. They find you as someone who is very alluring, very sexy, very magnetic, almost like that also naughty librarian. I don't know if for some of you, if you guys wear glasses, like part-time, and then it's like, you know, there's this naughtiness about you, okay? And it's just like, wow, it's very alluring. There's something about your eyes as well, like when they look into your eyes, or it's like they're mesmerized by your eyes, like looking into your eyes. Like I said, not all of you are going to know who this person is. For some of you, it's because you've walked away from this old shit and now you got this new secret crush who is behind the scenes right now. And I feel like this person is going to want to unveil their true intentions for what they see between the two of you and make you an offer. I know that doesn't sound very romantic, but it's actually a lot more romantic. You know, but I feel like they have a little bit of anxiety. This person has like, and that's why they're kind of like just watching you on social media. Someone here, you definitely have an ex blocked. Okay, there's someone here who's blocked because I see the on guard in social media, and I see the hiding, like somebody here hiding what they're doing. Maybe someone here is also, assuming they know what's going on, trying to figure out, like I said, whether you're single or not on social media. Yeah, spying, online dating. Look at this. So also, I think for a lot of you, you are just kind of on guard. Maybe, there's something here about being careful of catfishing. I just got that one. Not everybody is what it seems. I feel like for some of you, there was a major attraction between you and this person from the past. I do feel like there is a bit of sadness, but I almost get with these cards, there is someone here. Okay, this is only going to be for a couple of you. It's like someone here has a friend. Okay, so if you're a female, you have this friend who sees that you're hurting over an ex, but they're actually maybe talking behind the scenes. That's only going to be for like one or two of you. Hopefully it's for none of you. But for some of you, though, it's like there's a side of you that wants someone from the past back, but it's like you keep playing in your mind that, man, we could have been a power couple. Man, I really, I wish that we could just go back to the way things were, when we had so much fun together and there was a lot of passion and, there was, okay, this is only going to be for a few of you. Whoever this person is in the past, you might have slept with them at their work. Okay? It's like you guys could not keep your hands off each other and you ended up, good for you. But I actually, I don't find this as a bad reading. Okay, so let me ask, what does this person from the past want to say to the collective? What does this person from the past, the one who was spying, the one who had got blocked on social media, what does he want to say? I never expected to feel this way about you. Okay. What do they want to say? I need you back in my life. What if you don't accept me for who I really am? Yeah, that's the insecurity. That's why this person has anxiety, is because they have a fear of rejection and that the feelings are only one-sided, which I feel like this person wants to, yeah, I love you. I almost get this, but I love you. I don't know what movie that was. Yeah, and then the now is not the right time. So, that's why this person is not coming forward. And possibly because they have some things at work that they need to figure out. If they are having an affair at work, that is something that, or they're just a workaholic and, it's like they're married to their work. Everybody's going to have their own decisions to be made. All right, so any other last messages for the collective, for the others? Okay, any other last messages? Okay. All right, so we've got language. Our love language is gift giving. Tokens of reciprocity hold cherished memories. So you or the other party could be somebody who, like, their love language is like buying you a gift or, doing something special for you. And then we have rekindle, and old flame returns. Okay, so for some of you, this is, and it's going to be up to you whether or not, because it does say twin flame union, okay? And it says heart, body, mind, and soul. There's like it says, magnetic attraction between these twin flames. Like, it's like a moth to a flame, right? So, if these two are supposed to be together, time nor distance nor anything is going to keep the two of them apart. If anything, it's about, speaking your truth, about, you know, what you feel and not holding yourself back, using your intuition as well. All right, Spirit, any other last messages? Okay, those just flew out, so we'll see what they have to say. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Okay? And it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. We do have the anxiety here, do we not? Go with the flow and you will be surprised where it leads. This is what happens when you go against the flow. When the universe is trying to point you in a direction and you're going, oh no, not right now. Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm, you know, again, insecurities. What if you don't like me for who I am? What if I don't have enough money for you? Because, you know, this, and this. It's like, Spirit's like, do you think that I'm that stupid? And not only do we have the twin flame union, but we also have soulmates. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically, okay? You have to have the belief that you deserve and you are, you know, worthy of having whatever it is that you want. And as soon as you align to that, like, you become a millionaire in your mind a lot faster than you become a millionaire in your bank account. The moment though that switch flips, all of a sudden everything just turns itself on. But when you're living in a lack mindset of, oh, I'll never fall in love, or I'll, you know, never have this, or I'll never, then that's exactly correct, you know, or if you don't think that you're worthy or deserving of it, right? Timing is everything. Good luck. You guys, I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching me. Like, share, and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. I love you guys all so much. Thank you to everyone who has been here for a while, and thank you to all my newcomers. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram, and thank you to everyone who has donated, and I'll chat with you again soon. Take care.